Hello, this is Joshua for Frost Dragon Designs, and today I'd like to talk to you about my research assistant cat, Heart Enamel pin. This pin is part of a larger Cats Doing Science collection. Now let's get into the design. This is kind of a funny design, in my opinion, because as I was working on the Cats Doing Science, for some reason or another, I just thought, wouldn't it be funny if we had a little assistant cat? Research assistants are highly valuable people in the science community. They do a lot of the actual hands-on research, guided by their, primary researcher. And so I thought it would just be a fun little design to do. I had also been coming up with ideas that I could do for a freebie pin for the crowdfunding campaign for Cats Doing Science. And I just decided that, I think a research assistant cat would be a good little freebie. And so that's part of the reason why this pin is smaller than the regular Cats Doing Science. The cat itself is physically smaller. If we're talking about just the cats themselves, the cat for the research assistant cat is 0.9 inches tall, whereas the cat for the other Cats Doing Science pins is about 1.1 inches tall. It's not a huge difference, but it's noticeable, especially when the other Cats Doing Science are standing on top of a book, making them even taller. So there's the height difference, but I also wanted to have a couple other differences between the cats themselves. I made the research assistant cat black in the end, but I did try making it gray or orange or some other colors along the way. I just didn't like how any of those looked, which is kind of funny because I ended up doing a brown tabby for the laser science pin. So that's just interesting that I did end up making a cat that wasn't a black cat for the series, although it wasn't the research assistant. What I did end up doing, though, was giving this kitty a little puffier fur on the face and the tail just to differentiate them a little bit more. It's not the same cat. It's clearly a different cat than the other Cats Doing Science. I love the little clipboard that I gave them. I have a deep love and fascination with all things office supply. You send me to Office Depot and let me get a couple boxes of like steno pads and pens and stuff, and I'm a happy guy. And in high school, I actually had a clipboard that I carried around with me because I just found it to be so convenient and handy. I could take notes and have sketches and that sort of thing all on it. I just really enjoy clipboards. I don't know why. So it worked really well for this pin design, and it also helped this pin be generic enough that it could be paired with any of the other Cats Doing Science. And that was really the intent, was that this pin could be paired with any of the Cats Doing Science, because the original freebie pin that I designed for the Cats Doing Science crowdfunding project was the Atom Cat, which I think is going to be the next video that I show for the Cats Doing Science. But the Atom Cat, it's a cat nucleus with kind of like electrons flying around it. And it just wasn't generic enough to be paired with necessarily some of the other Cats Doing Science. So I really wanted the research assistant to be something that could go along with any of them. And I really feel like the research assistant here fills that role very well. So I know this was a short video, but there really wasn't much else to it. So I hope you enjoyed watching me design this particular pin, hearing me talk about why I designed it. If you did, please go ahead, like and subscribe. I have new design videos out every week for all kinds of pins that I design, and I would love to have you along for the next one. Thank you so much, and have a great day.